Bonjour, Anin, Mokchuinque in Desnikas, Wawash Keshan Dodem. Podwe Wadmi and Nishnabe Que Minwa Wim Tagoji Que and Dao, Shawnee, Oklahoma, Ndonjaba, Michisagika Nishnabe Ake Indida. Greetings, bonjour to all of my relatives and relations. My colonizer's name is Barbara Wall, and I am citizen Potawatomi, currently living in Ontario, Canada. My grandfather, Asa Wall, was the last of my immediate family to live in Shawnee. Our family is descendants of the View Johnson family. And my grandfather went to Carlisle and then went back to Oklahoma for a little bit, but primarily resided in New York State, which is where most of my family is today. In introducing myself to you in Anishinaabe, which is kind of the root language of Vodwe Wadmi, Sheshmoin, or Potawatomi, I told you that I live here in Ontario in Michisagik, Anishinaabe territory, and that I'm from Shawnee. I explained that it's really my grandfather that is from Shawnee. And I shared with you that I'm Potawatomi, Anishinaabe, and French, like so many of us are. And I shared with you that my spirit name is Mokchuinque. What I want to share with you very quickly in this video is about how important our language is and how our language is an embodiment of our culture and our cultural knowledge and our cultural practices. Language and culture together are a way of being, a way of knowing, and a way of living Manobomazuin, that good life. I've had the privilege of being mentored by my grandfather's cousins, so my uncles, Big Bear Johnson and Richard Johnson, when I lived in California, and also being mentored by Stuart Kingbun, my husband from Wissahickon First Nation. What I do here in Ontario is I'm a professor at Trenton University within the Chani Winjack School for Indigenous Studies. We have a very strong Anishinaabe Moin or Anishinaabe language program here, and a cultural program, history program, and a Indigenous Environmental Studies and Sciences program. So that's where I focus my work, is reclaiming, revitalizing, and being part of that resurgence in language and culture and knowledge. And what I want to share with you today is that on June 26th, I am ready to roll up my sleeves and to dive into work with Lisa Kraft and her administration in the establishment of a language council, and then working within that language council to create, envision, and develop a comprehensive language program for our families, for our children, for our youth, for our elders, for all of us, so that we can begin to make that connection, form that relationship between language and culture, and living Manobomazuin, living that good life. Miyu miigwech.